All right, we have a big day ahead of us today. Super exciting. Our Fortune Auto coilovers came in. These things are dope. Also, we have our new axle so that we can finally finish the rear end and get it slapped into the car. And yeah, we need a win today. The car's getting a little depressing. It's just been so much bodywork for so long. So the plan today is to get all the suspension bolted in, get the front and rear subframe put in to get this car rolling, and then we're gonna put all of the body panels on just so it looks like a goddamn car again. And yeah, that's the plan. So let's get these things opened up. These look so freaking good. I've had these highly recommended to me. Apparently these ride like a freaking dream, so that's obviously what we want. And for the spring rate, these normally come with 10K front, 8K rear, and we opted to go for 11K front, 8K rear, just because with the extra 150 pounds from the Viper, we thought it'd be good to stiffen it up just a little bit. But before we can slap these into the car, we need to build our axles next. So we're gonna build them, finish the rear end, and then we can start bolting all this together. All right, so these are axles out of a 2009 Ford Explorer, and these are apparently really strong CVs that work for this. Now, just this is gonna be the wrong axle length in the middle, so super easy peasy. All we're doing is taking these shafts from Ronin Speedworks and putting it in the middle, just so that we get the right length for the RX-7. So easy peasy, let's go do it.
So while Clayton is wrapping up, packing those boots, reassembling the axles, I am going to do a mini restoration on these stock wheels we have. We would love to put some nice wheels on there right now for our like mini mock-up of the car, but we don't have nice wheels, so I'm gonna paint these wheels the fastest color known to man to make this car look a whole lot cooler. Let's do it. Okay, I gave them a good old 30-second scuff, 1-minute mask, and it's time to lay down some of this good old red paint. Well, I instantly regret painting these red. It's gonna look absolutely terrible. Oh well. That is my 30-second restoration on these beautiful wheels. They look so much better now. They're gonna add a little bit more horsepower to the car, and I'm excited to see these things on that car. Let's go see how Clayton's doing. How's it going over here? All wrapped up?
That was really good timing. I just put the last clamp on.
Nice.
And there's grease everywhere. But the important thing is there's grease in the boots, and they're looking good. So yeah, they're good to go. So time to start throwing stuff together.
Nice. So we'll throw the axles into the subframe, and then throw the subframe into the car, and then we'll throw the front subframe into the car, throw our coilovers in the car, and then throw our beautiful wheels over there onto the car, and just admire how cool the car
and
is.
then throw the wheels in the garbage.
Oh god, let's do it.
All right, we have the coilovers on there, completely slammed. It's on the fancy red wheels, and this thing is looking so cool. Oh my God.
It looks so good.
I have to say, it's so rewarding to just bolt everything together and just be reminded what we're building. I know,
It's
like
actually a car.
Yeah, when we work on it every day and it's just like the stripped down shell, it's like, what are we even working on? And then you do this, it's like, oh, it's so good.
Yeah, now obviously we're not going to be able to run this low,
Yeah, this is...
but it is satisfying to see it this low. But I think for our like oil pan clearance and stuff, we'll have to raise it a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, and the car is getting really close to ready for paint. There's a couple little things we need a little bit more tweaking on the bodywork. You can't even see it, but there's just a couple low spots, but like we're getting really, really close. Oh, these are new. We installed these about a week ago. I don't know, I just like the look of them. Nice and cool. They were actually a total pain to install because these aren't supposed to mount on top of a wide body. So we had to make some custom brackets that came off the inner wheel well, but they're sitting pretty good now.
I like them, a little bit more carbon.
Yeah.
Now, just to make it perfectly clear, these are not the wheels that are going to be going on the car. We just did this for fun to add a little bit more pizzazz. And you know what? I actually don't mind the red. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I have to take back some of my criticism. It's, I mean, here, look at the other side. We left them silver on this side, and it's not the same. It's slightly boring.
There's just no pop. There's no pop to it.
Wow.
So we will be getting other wheels for the car, but for the time being, this makes it look a little bit more special.
It's so cool. For the next like 10 minutes, I'm gonna have no regrets of wasting all my money on this thing. I'm very, very happy with it right now. Oh, I love it. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the car like this as much as we did. Honestly, this was much more about just having like a good little motivational day for us rather than getting a whole bunch done. But we're finally getting to the end of all the shitty work on the car. We're getting really close on the body work. We're about to start doing the final prime, and then it's really quick, just sanding everything, getting it in the booth. And yeah, it feels like the light is at the end of the tunnel. So as always, thank you so much for supporting us, checking out our videos, being here every Thursday. We love reading all your guys' comments. And besides that, we're just gonna keep on sanding for the next week, get this thing painted, and we'll see you next week. That sounds like it's gonna be painted for next week. It's not.